Welcome to my creepy campus, part 2. Some people wanted to see my room. Here it is. I've got stuff on the walls. Cool stuff on the walls. Cool stuff on the doors. Theater posters. And the cosplays and scalemates and shit. But that's not what we're really here for, is it? We're here for weird stuff and weird times. And the video is probably very dark right now. And if you're watching it, you shouldn't mind too much because we're about to see some weird stuff. Here we go. So we're starting off back in the basement briefly, my favorite room. I don't think those were there before, and there's nobody else in the house. So we're going to ignore that and instead focus on this here pillar. This is supporting the house, and if you look closely, you'll notice that it's a little bendy. Yeah, they're all a little bit bendy. Just a little. You know, this one more than the others. We can only pray that it's a trick of the light, but I don't think we're that lucky. More weird stuff. We have a nice TV. Who cares about that? Under this curtain, there are hidden all these old, oh look, horror movies. And then a bunch of French books, and then a bunch of French magazines, and the snaking rat king of cables just chilling. And confetti. You like confetti? Fuck you. Confetti's the devil. Here's a hook that I missed. We used to hang up the paintings. That's lovely. I forgot to show you guys a little bit of stuff under here. There's like salt, just bags and bags of salt, and a toaster graveyard, and mops and shit. And I think there's fertilizer under here, so you know, in case someone gets especially angry at the world. This here's the parking lot. Hello, car. There's no other cars back here. Normally this is packed because this is the only one convenient to these houses. We're going to go outside now. Here's the back porch. That's nice. Check that out. That's the side of the house. Animals can get in there. Definitely, actually. I have no doubt that animals get in there. Oh, here's the storm doors. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? That's just a sight. That's a hell of a sight. Little steps for pointlessness, you know. This is the fire escape on the side of just, you know, a regular house. There appears to be a dead vine growing up the side. I've never seen that before either. We don't spend a lot of time back here on account of the terror. The bricks down here have obviously been replaced at some point. Very strange looking. This fire escape. We had one of our international students used to use the fire escape to get into her room on the 3rd story. It was pretty funny, actually. Bike rack on which no bikes are ever parked. There's some sort of loud shit going on over there. I don't know what that is. And I think that's all the weird stuff about the house, except for that. There's a crawl space under the porch, which you cannot get into. There's no way to get into it. Unless you're a midget. And you can see that there's some stuff under there. Oh, I don't know what the hell lives under there. Alright, moving on to places other than this house. Worth noting as we travel down here is that there's a very obvious underground heating system on this campus. The pipes underground are centrally managed. And they're very obvious during the winter because they melt all the snow. So for instance, there's just a big ring in front of one of the halls where there's a tunnel. Now, the weird part is that there's a tunnel that goes under all these row houses, we think, right? Because the snow melts between the houses in a pretty distinct line. The issue with this is that all the houses have central heating. So we don't know what the fuck that tunnel's for. Yeah. Probably has got a basilisk in it. I don't know. It could really be anything. It could just be anything. And now there's creepy screeching. Oh, it's from a vehicle.